we're Dennis and Karen. That'd be Karen, this would be Dennis. And we're going to take you to a few little hidden gems around southeast Queensland. And we've got our little highline matrix on the back, 19'6" van, towing it with a Ford Ranger 3.2, tow's great. And our first stop's going to be a little place called SE. It's only about an hour and a half out of Brisbane, up on the Brisbane Valley Highway, and it's smack bang in the middle of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail as well, so beautiful little spot. They've got nice little cafes there. We occasionally go up there and jump on our motorbike, go for a ride, have a coffee on a Sunday, bloody beautiful. And we're going to stay at the Caravan Park there, beautiful little park, which we do stay at quite often, 2 nights, unpowered site. And you can see Harry in the back, that's King Harry. Hey Haz, here you go mate. We'll probably take him in, maybe even give him a bath while we're up there. Got a little hydro dog bath thing, bit of a treat for him. We'll then head to a mystery night somewhere, no idea. We'll probably just get advice from locals, or you know, drop a pen on the map, stay somewhere. So we'll look forward to that as well, even though we don't know where we're staying. And then the next night we're gonna pop to Crows Nest, just north of Toowoomba, probably 2.5 hours out of Brizzy, I suppose, and hang about there and see what it's like. We haven't booked in there, so hopefully we can get a site. Anyway, all right, enjoy. Next stop, SE. She doesn't like talking much either, do ya?
No.
Probably the centre, pretty close to the centre of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. It stretches for 161 kilometres between Ipswich and Yarraman, and we're pretty much smack bang in the middle. So Ipswich down that way, about halfway, and then up this way, up towards Yarraman. Well, we're about to head over to the pub shortly for a nice feed. SE has got a really nice, well, they've got a couple of good pubs. One of them's in just the other side of town. The one we're going to go to is about probably 200 metres walk, and you can even take dogs down there too. Hey Harry. All right, but before we go, I'm going to make up some tandoori chicken for tomorrow, or for tonight, sorry, for when we get back tonight. I'll start this with a, here we go. All right, so what you want to do is, in this little recipe from scratch, chuck in about four fresh cloves of garlic. Grab a half a blib of turmeric, not much of that. Probably a blip of cumin. Same with a bit of cayenne pepper. Probably a touch of that. There we go. A blip. So with blips and blobs, you probably got about 3 blips to 1 blob. Some coriander, crushed coriander, or what do you call it? Ground coriander, I should say. A little bit of that. I like a little bit of extra curry. Quite nice. Chuck in heaps of paprika. That's really good. And then some garam masala. It's a good one. You want heaps of this stuff in here too. It's like a got that. I think it must be that tandoori flavour or something. Get in there. All right. Once you've got enough of that stuff, you want to then pop that into some oil that's warmed up. Chuck that in there. Stick that on low heat for a bit, and then give her a bit of a stir up. I'm going to cook this for a minute or so. Looking good. Just let those flavours really get through that oil, and then we're going to cut some chicken up. When we cut the chicken up, we want to put some nice deep cuts in there just so it infuses into the meat. Once our mix has cooled down, we just want to pop that into a bowl. Now, chuck in about half a cup of yogurt, for just plain yogurt, for 2 breasts. If you got 4, maybe a whole cup, you know, some blops. I reckon there's about 3 blips per 1 blop, like I said. Here we go. Lemon juice. A couple of blobs there. Maybe just a little bit of pepper. It says to add salt, but I don't really add any salt to my cooking. And we'll mix that up nicely. Once that's nice and mixed in there, we're then going to chuck in the our chicken breast here. Just spoon that through. Oh yeah, looking good. Go and whack her in the old ridgy ditch for probably about 4 hours or so. There we have it. All right, we're off to the pub. Here we go, the tandoori chicken. Oh, check this out. Beautiful. And we're heading off to our little mystery camp over tonight. Yeah, Eska's a great little place, about $30 a night for an unpowered site. Plenty of powered sites there as well, and very clean amenities. It's pretty good. And do you know how many towns in Australia have 3 letters in their name, Kaz?
About 20.
About 20. Very good. We googled that. About 20 towns. Anyway, we're off to a little place called Maidenwell, which is southwest of Yarraman, just a few k's out of Yarraman, not far. Apparently, after talking to some people last night, they told us about this place, so we thought, well, didn't know where we were going to stay tonight, but we'll stay there. Not really much here, but to be honest with you, that's the way I love it. I love it where there's not too much around, you're just on your own. You know, great little country towns everywhere throughout Australia. Yeah, so Maidenwell, it's a gateway to the Bunya Mountain. It's a nice little place. Apparently got its name from a guy called John King. Back in the 1800s, he dug the first well in the area, hence the name Maidenwell. Funny that. All right, check out this storm that's coming around here. Looking pretty dark. I might get back to the van and maybe shut up shop. It turned out to be some nice soaking rain anyway. Well, good time to sit in the caravan and read a book and catch up on that stuff that you don't get to catch up on normally. Be a few happy farmers and landowners around the place. We are smack bang in the middle of nowhere out here, and yet phone reception is just so strong. It's just weird. So we've left our van at our little free campsite after having some brekkie, some nice bacon and egg rolls on some, what was it? Turkish bread, really good. But whenever we leave our caravan, we just we lock it up with an alarm. I'll show you that right now. It's called the Covix Australia Alarm Trailer Lock. I got the DO35 hitch or coupling, and the KTR 18 is the model that I've got here. It comes in a nice little kit. It's also got the a little adapter in case you've got, you know, for your trailer at home, or if you've got a caravan just with a ball, you can chuck that on as well. It's full stainless steel. It's quite heavy. It's got a 120 decibel alarm on it with a lithium battery, and it's also weatherproof. So I just keep this thing on all the time when I've got it parked in the carport at home. So good bit of kit. So really easy to fit. Just undo it. You want 2 clicks. That means it's unarmed. Just pop her in there. Close it down. We just want to get 1 click. So that's 1 click. We should hear a bit of an audible alarm. There you go. That means he's armed now. So if anyone wants to come along and tamper with it, it's going to let off a nice loud warning to deter him. The shaft itself she's rock solid. No one's going to cut through that thing. Good bit of kit. Well, that's Maidenwell. Good little free campsite. We'll certainly recommend that one to anyone that wants an overnighter, or at least 2 nights, 48 hours max stay. We've just turned up to the Crows Nest Caravan Park, and we haven't booked this place, but it looks really busy. I'll run in and see if we can find something. That was lucky. Got an unpowered site. Apparently there's no one down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just going to be us, and we can park anywhere. So off we go, Baz. We've got to go across the bridge into the paddock. Apparently there's a couple of theories about the way that Crow's Nest got its name, and one of those was from an Aboriginal guy named Jimmy Crow, and apparently he lived in the base of a tree, and they called it the Crow's Nest, and he helped a lot of the European settlers in the area find their way around, and yeah, sort of helped develop the area, and it was named back in 1876. So what an absolute legend. There are other theories, but I really like that one for sure. Good bloke. Corporal John French, VC recipient back in 1942. This guy, he took out 3 Japanese gun placements at Milne Bay up in New Guinea, and unfortunately he lost his life whilst in front of the 3rd gun placement, and he came from Crow's Nest. So one of the legends from Crows Nest. Pop in and pay his respects for Corporal John Alexander French, Victoria Cross recipient. Well, unfortunately it's time to pack up and head back to reality. Sucks. Can't wait till I'm doing this all the time. Don't forget to subscribe at the bottom, and we'll keep you up to date on any further episodes. Probably in the next one we'll take you in and around the caravan. We've got a Highline Matrix 2019 model, 19'6", dual axle, full off-road, great bit of gear. We love it. I've changed a couple of things on it, and I'll take you through them. Added a few things as well, like a diesel heater, fitted up everything myself, and also at some stage I'll put together a video on how to service your van as well. I'll run through how I service mine anyway. I was a motor mechanic in my past life, so I've sort of been mucking around with that kind of stuff for forever. I'll do a bearing repack, all that. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back soon. Say bye.
Bye.